Hey everybody, it's John King with Summit Funding, and it is Friday the 5th of August, and I'm here with my weekly market update. So I thought I'd give you a different scene. Last week I was on vacation. This week I'm just at home on a Friday morning, just getting some work done, and thought I'd come outside and enjoy this beautiful weather and share a little bit of the scenery here in my backyard. So I want to update you on what's happening this week. First of all, jobs report came out today, and there were a lot more jobs created than expected. So every single month, the economy either grows or contracts in how many jobs are created. And we've been on an expansion. There's been jobs added regularly, and they expected about 250,000 jobs to be added in June. And it was double that. It was like 500,000 jobs. Now, what does that really mean? What it means is that it's hard to say we're in a recession when we're still adding jobs, because the definition of a recession is the economy contracting and unemployment getting worse. Well, the truth is unemployment is dropping. We're adding jobs, not decreasing them. So last week I talked about the fact that we were in a technical recession because we had 2 consecutive quarters of decrease in gross domestic product. And there's a lot of argument about, oh my gosh, they've changed the definition of recession. Nobody changed the definition of recession. That was always a rule of thumb that said 2 consecutive quarters equals a recession. But the truth is a recession is more about how the economy is acting. And the economy is adding jobs, not subtracting jobs. I think we're definitely in store for a real recession, and I think it's coming in the next, who knows, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. But I don't feel like we're in it right now as far as jobs are concerned, and we still have a major inflation issue we're dealing with. Here's the bad news. That jobs report this morning moved interest rates up, and we're going to continue to see volatility in interest rates, and I expect that to happen regularly, that we're going to see rates moving up and down. I still believe that we've reached the peak. I don't think we're going to see rates significantly higher than what we saw over the last few months, and I hope that over the next couple of years we're going to see them moving lower. Here's my advice right now. My advice right now is if you're looking to buy a home, negotiate a 2% credit from the seller so that you can do a permanent or temporary buy down on your interest rate. Right now, permanent buy downs actually make a lot of sense depending upon the circumstances. So when I look at an interest rate for someone and I'm starting to quote interest rates, I'm often quoting the rate now paying 2 points instead of 1, because we can get a little bit of extra money from the seller because the sellers are more willing to negotiate, and that can get you a rate in the 4s. So when you look at that and you say, man, yeah, I think rates are going to drop in the next couple of years, but if I can get something in the 4s, that's significantly better than something in the mid to high 5s. So I think the strategy is definitely about getting a seller credit, and anywhere from 1 to 3% of the purchase price, in my opinion, should be everybody's goal on every transaction right now, because sellers are definitely willing to negotiate. And then when you get that seller credit, then talk to me and decide, hey, how much should I use towards a permanent buy down? How much should I use towards a temporary buy down? What is the best way for me to apply that money? But long term, you're going to be better served getting, again, a 1% credit from a seller on a $500,000 home is $5,000. We're negotiating $5,000 off the purchase price without blinking an eye. We're negotiating $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 off the purchase price. All I'm telling you is that if you were going to take a $500,000 home and offer $470,000, instead I would suggest take that $500,000 home, take a $15,000 reduction off the price and $15,000 as a seller credit. That's going to get you way more bang for your buck. So as we go into next week, just recognize it's still a great time to purchase a home if you're a first-time home buyer, especially someone with small down payments, because you're going to have a hard time getting an offer accepted when we're back in the market where rates are super low. And if you're also a current homeowner who's looking to sell their home and buy another one, when rates drop back down, we're going to see a lot more competition, and we're going to see a hard time getting your offer accepted when you're contingent on the sale of your home. So thanks for listening. Hope you all have a great weekend, and call me if you need anything. Bye-bye.